Lance, you simply slay me. Hi, Adventure. It's good to see ya. Lance and I were just at a fancy restaurant, and... Alright, we're just in front of a green screen. I guess playtime's over, Lance. You ready? I guess we'll go cook something now. Hello and welcome to another episode of Nerd Culture Cooking. It's been quite a while since I've been able to make anything. I've been doing a lot of overtime. But now I finally have a little bit of time to myself, so I thought might as well make another cooking video, and yeah. So don't forget, I do have merchandise for 860 Films. I got a sweatshirt and then I immediately lost it. So I'm gonna have to get another one. Let's just dive right in. We're going to make Otik's, I knew I was going to mess this up. Otik's Skillet fried spiced potatoes. Otik's Skillet fried spiced potatoes. Yeah, so this doesn't seem like a super hard recipe. There's not, too many ingredients. For Otik's Skillet fried spiced potatoes, you'll need 2 tablespoons of neutral tasting oil, 1 large yellow onion chopped, kosher salt, 1.5 pounds, about 4 Yukon Gold potatoes, scrubbed or peeled and quartered lengthwise and cut into 3/4 inch pieces. I cut it this way because I had no idea what quartered meant and I didn't feel like looking it up. So we're gonna go with that and just pretend I know what I'm doing. 1 tablespoon of salted butter, freshly ground pepper, 1 teaspoon sweet paprika, 1 teaspoon cayenne, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, 2 tablespoons minced fresh chives. Right, so I think we're pretty much gonna be at the stove the whole time, so without further ado, let's get cooking. First thing we do is gotta turn this, yes. We're going to start with a tablespoon of oil. I'm pretty good at eyeing this, I think. Heat up until it's shimmering. Like a mermaid, or a star, or what else shimmers? Not like this. You're gonna turn. Here's the onion. A little bit of salt. That might be a lot of salt, but that's okay. Sometimes you just feel salty, and that's all right. So you want to cook this and stir it around until it is golden brown, and you even want to kind of burn a little bit of the, not burn it, but make it not golden, but more golden. It always amazes me how people, like in the past, discovered like foods like onions, because they must have seen something in the wild and then decided to just like bite into it and was like, oh, I'm not gonna die from eating this. Let's eat some more. Like, how does food get discovered, man? It's pretty wild. How was cow's milk discovered? So meanwhile this is cooking, I'm supposed to put the potatoes in the microwave for like 5 to 7 minutes. To soften them. I've never heard of that in my entire life. So put these in a microwave safe bowl. And since this microwave is high power, I'm just gonna, I'll do it for 5 minutes. There we go. So how you doing? Ooh, baby, that's hot. We're gonna be safe. Use 7 minutes. Okay. Oil. We're going to use a tablespoon of salted butter. Then we're going to add 1 set of the potatoes. That's a lot of potatoes. you want to evenly distribute them so they all get coated in the stuff. So now you want to cook it and not disturb it, apparently, because it gets scared or something. I don't know. I guess you want to gold it. Whatever. So these are starting to get nice and crispy. You have to keep letting them cook until they're like really cooked through. So I'm gonna add half of the onions because I have more potatoes to cook. Some salt. Some pepper. That's a lot of pepper. Paprika. Some garlic powder. Some cayenne. Toss it about. And that's it, I guess. This recipe was on the easier end of things, so thank God for that. Let's try it out. It tastes like Checkers French fries. Who doesn't love Checkers French fries? It's interesting because you get the salt or whatever and like the pepper, but the other spices don't kick in until like shortly after. So at first it doesn't taste like much, but then it kind of activates. This is good. Thanks, Otik. Another successful recipe from Hero's Feast. So hopefully I'll get to another video soon. Until then, I'll see you next time.